And I got laser turrets underway. Took me a little work, actually. Quite a lot of work. And while I've been doing that, I've been thinking and prepping myself for what I need to do next. This is my chest full of rubbish. I am currently wearing a different suit of armor. We have the modular armor on. It comes with an equipment slot. Literally, I press the right mouse button and you get into this. And now I can dump things in here to make myself better. Which is cool. This is churning away nicely. I made all 200 military grade thingies. I actually set up various factories to get it done. And I've been thinking and plotting my maneuvering for expansion. Now the stones, well, stone, it does what it does. But I'm thinking of using my, making mostly the thing down south. The power node down south. So just fill like this area with a humongous array thing of solar panels. Just keep building them and like spreading them out. And the best thing is, when I get the next stage up of these, it has a much larger grid zone, so I can actually reduce the number of these I need to actually get the job done. Their power going up to full power. These are gun turrets and they're killing people. It's actually killed 3 people. And now for this. This is just plain getting, well, blocked up. I mean, he's nearly empty. He's got 7,000 left in him. I have to now move him to some another slot down here. Just move him around. The resources will eventually dry up. I will have to move further afield to get the resources I need. Now, to get the next tier sciences done, and some of the newer things I need, I can't keep relying on this factory to producing cogs. I mean, produce them fast, but that's all you can get. You know, and I can't keep working on other guys to do certain tasks. I mean, all of this metal's got to turn down here and to here. Where it's getting cogs used to make. Cogs are being fed into this to make the what it needs to bump out here, but that's stuck. To get the next tier of resources, I need to science these sciences. For example, I need advanced circuits. I also need engine units and the electric mining drill. That entails the electric mining drill. Yeah, it's production. No, yeah, production here. The electric mining drill needs 10 iron circuits and wheels. Now, yes, granted, I've got circuits here. Now, I got circuits here. I got this box here, which is full of circuitry. And I could have that filter into thing, but that's being filtered already to make these. And this will need some more plastic, which needs coal. So I'm going to have to eventually set up a new coal production thing here. To deal with it all. And again, this is stored as much as it can. Bonk, 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 bonk. That'll churn out as much as it can. But, you know, it's currently, everything is backed up. Because this can only produce so much metal, this can only produce so much materials. I got plenty of batteries. Things, for now, are functioning nicely here, but to get the more advanced materials, I need to be looking at getting a production line for motors and for. Yeah, I can't make these by hand. I need them to be in a production facility, and they need steel and pipes, which means I need to make something to make pipes. It's a load of iron, and I can't keep siphoning this lot because this is what feeds these guys. This chain's all fed up by this line. 2 lines. I can't keep it there. So my plan. See, they've got a little small model there. Yeah, that's an enemy zone. My plan is to get an iron production facility going up here. And then using that, I'm not sure going on the north. But using that, once I get a better production skill, a better production system. I mean, these guys' efficiency mods are fantastic because the pollutions are dropped. Yeah, I'll use these guys to make these very efficient on power. They consume like only 60% less energy, which is fun. And if I can get more of these made, it's fantastic because it'll let me build a lot of. Seriously, just upgrade my stuff. Okay. You know, and the less energy they produce, the less pollution they produce, and well, these don't produce any. But you see what I mean, though. But this lot's all chained here, so I'll build a thing here. If I build a thing there to make steel pipes, essentially I was going to use a thing there, some furnaces there to make steel pipes and the essentials. So that'll be like iron, just iron production, continuous, unrelenting iron production. There's uranium all the way up here. I mean, that's... Oof, wow, that's actually a... Jesus. There's alien colonies nearby, but... I thought that was a decent amount of copper, but that's... Whoosh, ay caramba. That's a serious copper field. There's a mega copper field down south. But yeah, the idea is to get the map here, go gather minerals here, turn it into like pipes, gears and steel. And then send it via train, bring it via train down to here. Well, it'll be offloaded to manufacture into the main manufacturing thing for the production. Yeah, see, this thing's got that. Let's see, what was I actually producing from you? You were making me spare. You were making me other things. You were making me circuit boards. So we have a big stockpile chest of them. Well, that is assembling me circuit boards over there. So I have got nearly 200 in this box. I might take you away. Yeah, because I don't think well, I've got circuit boards being produced here at a healthy rate that are keeping this fed. These two are being fed because this box has got more than enough material in it. I mean, it's capped at 200. Yeah, I'm going to take that away because that's unneeded. You're unneeded. You too are unneeded. How about you? You're not needed. Let's just streamline this a little bit. Bonk, bonk. Take that. Okay, he's producing that there. That actually streamlines this a bit because it keeps it. It gets rid of unnecessary items. Now I probably will set up a production thing. Because to make this, I need to make engine blocks and the electric mining drills. Thankfully, the mining drills are fairly easy to make. I just need circuitry and thing. Actually, might be a smart idea to have kept that going. I'll redesign this bit, but I'm thinking I'll probably have a production facility here to make circuit boards again when I'm ready. Feed it down south into another thing that makes that or a long handled loader to take this huge amount. So that's the other thing about having the well, I've got all the iron being produced up there. If that's just making, I can leave this solely to do plates and use this system for plate production. Because this is backed up like chufties. They are backed as far as they can get. Even taking that thing out of the equation, they're not producing. They're producing fast enough to completely and utterly keep everything on track. They've run out of science ones. Why on earth is military? That's not. Go back in there. It's supposed to be in there, you fool. Okay. But yeah, they'll use up the science thing and then they'll fill the chest with more greens. There you go. Stop gathering green. There you go. Thank you. We have now got the laser turret. Yay! I want the artillery turret because that looks really cool. And I've never seen it. Mining productivity. I'll do better. Actually, it would be better. Because that's not a bad one to research. Landfill. Move what that's in the way. Electric engines. Which will be needed for making the flight. Exoskeleton equipment. Logistics robots. Robotics. Yeah, that's needed for impressive research. But yeah, he'll produce the necessary materials. I'm going to make these more efficient, because the more efficient they get, the less pollution I have to deal with. Even if he's not doing anything whatsoever. You are nearly empty, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, definitely make you better. Wow, your pollution is like practically non-existent. Where's your big pollution maker on your side? I mean, you don't work out of time, but still. Nice. You are just literally there for like backup. You just literally temper this lot. But yes, I need to look at making steel. Actually, we'll have access to laser turrets. What do we need to make the laser turrets? Batteries. Ooh, wow. That's a lot of batteries. We have batteries, we have steel plate. Yeah, I am definitely making a laser turret too. They're my be-all and end-all for when it comes to dealing with alien bunkers. Nice. 8 of those. But yeah, we got. Look, now that's done. when I go to make the copper, get the copper field up and running, I'll have the laser that's join that there. I also want to see about making production of... Well, I need copper anyway. Yoink. Let's get the copper line going again. Keep going. Yeah, barely make a dent in this line. Yep. 9, 10. That's another 600 kilowatts for the network, for the grid. These things are just fantastic. I mean, seriously, these are just fantastic for energy production. Yeah, it only works during the day, to be honest. And laser turrets are really, really expensive because they have a fantastic range, but they're really expensive when it comes to the power consumption. Range 18, range 24. I mean, shooting speed is fine, but their shooting speed is 11 per second. They fire 3 a second, but they do a lot of damage. However, they take 2.4 megawatts. They will drain your dry. A nighttime raid attack will drain the megajoules here quite quickly. But when it comes to firepower, the laser turret is king. And look at the range of the sucker. See, my usual tactic for dealing with these places is because of their range. Get just within range, like that, and slowly build towards them, like leapfrogging, so that they they can get in range and they start blasting the hive. But for that, I'm going to need a lot of power. But ooh, it's worth it, because when you start doing that trick, you can get rid of them very quickly. I want robotics. I want to get this up and running. The sooner you get flight, the sooner I can get the little character logistics up and running. Personal roboport. What needs to give them a roboport? Yeah, this does. The roboport. The logistics robot. So blinking useful. I kid you not, it is beyond stupid on how useful the logistics robot is. It's expensive on energy, don't get me wrong, but with logistics robot I can get rid of half of these conveyor belts. They're not needed. Technically trains will be useful as well. Yeah, actually, trains are good for getting them long, really, really, really long range. Let's see if we're getting this train network started. But logistic robots can get them the goods from deep inside the forest to out. This is apparently got. This thing's apparently supposed to go for like 1 million. Yeah, 1.1 million. And again, this is 1.4 million, so might not even need that. Copper field is definitely the larger one I've got. So it might actually prove to be a bit of a waste of time going this way. So it'd be useful for saving the stone for when I've got to train for like long distance. I must admit that probably actually would make more sense because it's great for much longer distance things. But for you're inside your base, logistic robots are so fantastic. That is an alien cluster. I am sticking my laser gun turrets on this side so I can defend against them all. But they need electric towers to power. That's fine. So annoyingly, the big guy needs to connect in to, and the small, medium, small ones are here. Slightly annoying. And there. So even though he's big, he doesn't have the connect reach. That's why we're getting the longer. I have to use the small poles to get these hooked up. But they are now on. These turrets are online. Talcon is online. Could probably get rid of you. Here's some power consumption. Really? I haven't put a single module on these guys. The grade 3 one of these are so much better. I can't make them yet, but they are significantly better when it comes to dealing with it. Same for advanced material production. If you get the electric furnaces, which unfortunately then means that these fuel blocks become practically obsolete. This thing doesn't tell you. I'm not seeing like a thing for energy consumption, but I'm not seeing a fuel thing for pollution. Which is weird. I might actually put the boiler back in. And I'm not seeing. See, I'm not seeing on these little graphs. I'm not seeing a things for steam. They're not actually producing pollution. They're just steam. It's these things that are producing pollution. They're the polluting buggers. Yep. Build power. Build power. Energize my barrier, baby. See, I'm getting close to them. Yeah, spawners are here. So, that spawners are here, so I'm probably going to have to start looking at okay, I need to get some power. Yeah, looks like we're going to be using the trains to bring in resources from far afield. Oh, I was planning to be like, oh, we're going to make the train in this thing. Like, no, turns out I'm not making the train just yet. Actually, where are the big ones? Big ones are needed because they're going to be the ones that are powering these guys. That's gonna put you off center. Hold on. I don't like that one. It's not in position. I'm OCD. Okay, we are going to start leapfrogging these guys forward. So we're doing that to there. The next one can be built way over here. Okay, that's as close as I can get. That's close enough. Can they do that? Look how fast I just killed them off. Yeah, we know. That was slightly the idea. The turrets are there. The turrets massacre these things. Don't need. See, at the moment, the turrets are not quite close enough to continue the start finishing the job. But they kill them so fast, it's ridiculous. And now, Oblivion. See, they're just outside of his range. I think I can put you a little closer. No, you're not quite in his range. That's fine. Don't worry about power, dude. I'll get that killed. Oh, get rid of. This is how I deal with them. Use my fact I can leapfrog these things over. And just wipe them out. And thus, this alien colony is toast. All toasters make toast. Which is the stupidest thing I ever heard of Mario. See, this is such a fantastic reach. It's just outside the range, but if I put it there, it'll keep these powered. And this will hopefully keep this area clear of any more infestations. Again though, bullet ones not costly on power, but they work out wonders for dealing with aliens. They're costly of power, but man, they'll kill off aliens ridiculously fast. I believe that's the only spawning location. That's me, that's where the hive was, so if they try to reappear, those turrets will unleash hell on them. Might build, I'll leave these are just the gun turrets for now. No. There you go. I think I'll quickly put some stone walls around them, so that they don't around this lot, so that they can't be targeted. Yeah, that's enough. At least not targeted immediately, anyway. But yeah, you saw how quick they just wiped them out. I mean, that wasn't even a joke. It was a joke. They just blitzed them. It was a blitzkrieg. A massacre. No, production, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more, because I'm going to keep building this power bank up. When you're researching flight, I get the logistics robots, I can wipe out half these chains. have them fill boxes instead, and then have the boxes emptied out into the various units that need them. The only thing that can't be done that way is the liquids. Though technically you can put them in barrels. So you like oil barrels, you can fill them with barrels, but you need barrels. You need an empty barrel. Which is why I have an item in logistics called barrel. Now you can make barrels in your logistics or production, it's in somewhere. Why do you know if it's barrels? Empty barrel. It's barrels. You can make barrels and then use them to pass your liquids around. So technically I could even get rid of half of this stuff and just use these to funnel liquids into centralized production facilities. But yes, we need to start looking at making the electric mining drill thing. And since I'm not bothering to make the thing halfway across the globe anymore, I suppose I should look at getting these sorted. That's another few megawatts, megajoules. Yeah, we now have over 720 megajoules. Sweet. And then it turns out megajoules and megawatts are considerably different. See, half my problem with this is logistics. Is logistical. I just realised I don't actually have my chat open. But I can't see what if anyone says anything. Open chat. Speak to me, my channel. Via. But yeah, I'll probably do the same on that side so I can gain access to that copper grid. I will probably save using things like the. I will probably save using things like the trains for hauling goods, like from down here. I mean, technically, yes, the train would actually still work for that. 'Cause it is still plenty far enough away, and we got 1.4 million here. Again, though, if I use mining that to mine ore and bring it to the production, because eventually it's supposed to run out, so I'll probably get rid of these, move them there, and then use trains to bring ore from the station to here, and they'll just dump it here. Yay! We have flight, which gives us logistic construction robots are fun. Roboport, cool. Flying robot frame. Yeah, that's the only problem. You need flying robot frames. I need the electrical engine unit. I can't make those because I need engines. So let's get some more of these things done. Braking force. Yeah. This is where we're going to get the train station set up. Because this is what I really want. And I can actually set this going. I will for now. We will work at getting that. So we will work towards making it. See, green is produced way faster because we have 2 green production facilities. I only have the 1 red. It's a bit silly when you think about it because everything requires red. I mean, red is needed across the board. Green is not. Whee! Bye-bye. Yeah, so at the moment, what I'm doing is very hyper inefficient. So I need to make engines. I need to make pipes. perfectly honest, that's what I need to do. That'll actually start drawing the line production line down because it's now needs that material. Okay, so what do I need for pipes? I just need iron plate. So I need a factory. Let's see, the best way of getting it round to that conveyor belt. With difficulty. Again, this is where logistic robots are fantastically useful. You can have them bounce, you can have them travel from like here to in here to drop materials off, and then have a dispenser drop them cartwheel away to the inner sectors. Right, I need pipes, engines, which I can't make myself. I need pipes, iron, steel plate, and gears. Steel, which is no longer being produced, was manufactured over here. I took it away. And that's why I was going to set up a train sequence system up north to the sole tune and purpose of manufacturing steel for me. I was going to manufacture steel and bring it south so I can then unload it at my base. No, I got to railroad dots there. Huh. Wait, so if I keep zooming in, it's like normal. Oh no, it's actually the map, but it's now detailed. Oh, wow, I didn't actually know that did that. That's cool. Cool. I didn't know I could do that. And get a live satellite footage of what my base looks like. See, no pollution zone because these tree lines are actually constantly keeping the pollution down here. Same for the tree lines up here, that's why the pollution in the north isn't spread so much. And this one as well. These two tree lines are actually keeping the pollution down. But yes, manufactures steel here. Put it on a train, send it down south to be unloaded into the network, into the production network. Unload into this lot. Which will then permit the construction of engines, because I have iron gear wheels being produced quite a lot. And I need the electric engines anyway because I need lubricant, which means the chemical works have to get to work making lubricant out of stuff. I need a tank. Okay, lubricant's gonna have to be. Wow, that means the electric. This is where the logistic robots will come in handy. Because I can always fish the engines out and transport them manually over to the other side. Let's see, production for these requires iron electrical circuits. I can build that, so 1, 2, 3, couple of. I'll do that in a minute. I actually need to go down here anyway because some stuff for forges. And I need to make myself some electric forges. Thankfully, I still got some steel plate available. I'm building 5 because I have 1 surplus. I need 1. I need a mining drill or 2. I need a mining drill to produce the iron. To mine the iron for me. And I'm doing that, and these guys actually work. Which is nice. Let's see. At the same time, Because if I had the logistic robots available right now, I could have them building. I could have them carting stuff back and forward. It makes building the. You know, I still don't know what these things are, or these things. I don't know what half this stuff is for. I am very bad at this stuff. Okay, I was never very good at the logistics side of this. Go figure. I've got a boiler. I got a steam engine still. Again, I might add the boiler back in. Add that. Put a little burner inserter. Somewhere along the line I built a... I stored... Somewhere earlier I stored my steam engine. Yeah, no, it seems daft, but I'm putting this old steam engine back in the boiler. But, you know what? It makes sense, daft as it may seem. It'll be useful. And it didn't... Oh, wow. Okay. Scratch that, take that out. I just saw the pollution steam on these two. Highway. Well, that explains why the pollution in this area is so damn high. The steam engines themselves don't produce anything. I just didn't notice that above, higher up. So yeah, I'm going to have to rely pretty much solely on these solar panels if I want to keep the pollution level down. Which I do. Yeah, well, I might as well grab those burners. And this line is now completely and utterly useless. Ay. I can get rid of that because it's not even split anymore, it's just going straight around. I might keep this. Actually, no, I might keep the splitter there so I can take the solar fuel around to the train tracks. Okay, I want a stop signal. Train stop. Oh, I need to put it onto the actual tracks for that. Okay, I'm gonna have to blink and do this now. I need to make a turn. I need to do a turnaround. Cancel. Okay, that was a bad idea because I was actually going to run straight into my own power generation field. Okay, the track's got to start somewhere over here. Train to the north, baby! Woohoo! All aboard the trains. Next stop. Okay, so I need to bend this round. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, it seems daft, but I'm actually putting the tracks really close to each other. Just so I can bring this back all the way back around south again. But that's his job. Delivery on one side, pick up the other. Oh man, even the shortest thing doesn't work. Not enough rails. That's fine, because by the looks of it, I'm going to need to put... Oh man, this doesn't even work. There we go. Oh, please tell me they're actually connected to each other. Straight rail, curve rail. Hang up. Oh no, I wanted that. There's a bugger. I'm not very good at building train tracks, okay? There we go. Done. That is now linked. Huzzah! I built a train! Woohoo! Trains. They need to straight tracks to do it, so. Stops here. And another stop all the way up north for this bit. Where it will be loaded. Okay, this will be where the loading comes in. Cool. Yeah, trains will stop there. Now, power-wise, I'm going to have to... I'll probably use the huge pole, big electric poles, the big ones, to bounce, because they've got a reach of 30 wire reach each. So they'll bounce a considerable distance. Considerable distance. One of these in here. Nice big fat juicy spot. There you go. Like that. Let's get a little closer so I want to be up stone. We'll just... Right, that's gonna pick up stone as well, isn't it? Oh, can't be helped, it looks like. 72, 85, 69, 81, 82. Okay, that there. Take these away because I don't want them anymore. I don't need you no more. Ba 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 bum. I need one steel furnace. One furnace to make the iron into yeah, because I'm gonna set this up with some boxes for storage purposes. Iron into a storage box. Iron into storage box into. I don't need a long handle one. I don't need a. That's one. Just need regular inserters actually. Storage box into a second furnace, which I can't yet put. I can't unfortunately modify these things to make them better. And that will make steel. Again, I could technically just make a manufacture processing up here to manufacture all sorts. For now, I'll just stick with making steel. And it gives me an excuse to, use a train. that'll actually do for now. Because when I upgrade these things to... When I upgrade these suckers to steel, the electric furnaces... It's kind of what I want to be doing. I want them... Actually, it'd be better if I did it there. That today, it'll still carry along, to be honest. And I guess him. He goes that way. So pass the parcel, to him, who then chucks them in a conveyor belt. Do I have any more of these? I don't have any more. So hold on. There has to be a quick production here. It just needs to be production. Who chucks them off? However, there'll be another conveyor belt pulling fuel into these two, which goes here, like so. So you do that, and I'll make that. The problem is I can't see half of what I'm doing, building. I need to chop down specific trees to get... Let's face it, we're running a similar circuit back. Okay, so I'll go through. This could take a while because I've got to go through all these trees. So I'll start here actually, then I can sort of network my way out. My way out again. So I need one set of loaders. Seriously? A loader to dump material into. One to take out of. One more set of loaders. Because I want to do two... I'm not wasting my steel on this one. 2 iron chests. They will have their respective loaders. Actually, I'll make this one a long handle. Well, that's the right way around, isn't it? Yeah, he's taking them out, so that's one's off-bound. Actually, I'll need to get rid of him and put a filter one in. Because that needs to filter out coal. The solid fuel. The other one doesn't need the high-tech gizmo because he's filtering in. That's loading. There, so that's unloading. But it's gonna be fun. This way again, logistics robots are very useful. They just fly over the trees. I don't have to go around them. I mean, seriously, I gotta go for all this to get to these. I'm not going to cut down all these trees. I'm literally just chopping down a small path a path out of the trees. Damn, there's so many trees around. Hold on. I need to build myself a new tool. Logistics, production, steel axe. That's handy. Now, technically, because they're inside the forest, the pollution should actually be offset by the bulk of the trees around me. So it should, with the fees attached, with the resource improvers attached to them, the efficiency mods. The efficiency mods should, in theory, permit me to make these guys ridiculously efficient and generate practically no done something wrong already. Needs to go away so I can make them down. Nope, bring him back. It's not much easier doing it during the day, you know. That's that one. That one. That goes that way. It's a lot of transportation, to be honest. And all I'm doing this for is to make a bit of steel. Let's make steel. And take it on a blinking train back south. Okay, that should be south that way. Thankfully, this one's on a bit more clear, so I can see this one's a little better. He says he can't see them. Oh, good, it is actually turned the right way. I'm trying to cut down them, do the absolute minimum amount of tree cutting. Let's snake its way down. We should be getting back out of the forest again. Mars lamp went off. Almost there. Thank God. It's the most painstakingly long track I've ever done. And I need more material. Fortunately, the train isn't there yet. Dear God. I do hope I haven't got like a broken section there. It would be really annoying if I have. See, they're all stocked up, and all research is stopped because everything is stopped. Gather a few hundred pieces of material. I mean, these guys are producing metal like there's no tomorrow, but they're feeding into several systems down there, all of which want it. And it's a long way. Could you imagine the length of the length of blinking thing I'd need to get a piece of track all the way down here? I'm not moving. There you go. You know you do the track correctly, because you should continuously... keep heading down. That's one way to build a track so you know exactly where you're going. Oh, just literally enough. Right, now that's done. Grab some more iron, copper, and I'll build a few large power poles. Because the large ones have such a ridiculously long reach on them, they'll permit me to have it going all the way up there with ease. I mean, this is literally, these guys are literally running out of fuel because they don't have, thing. I turned on a hotkey probably to make me do that, to make that appear. I don't know why I don't turn on, but I turned on. Okay. I need one to hook into the actual system. That'll do. And now, to run up here until each one stops. Cable stops. I mean, that's a long reach on each one of these poles. Well, I've seen trains before, they go down via power lines. And that draws me to here. All I need a medium one to power this lot. Wow, that's actually still connected to those two. But it's close enough I can hook him up. And we're running out of poles. Come on. Oh, high up. Okay, do we have enough? I do have enough juice material for two more of those. But that should... There you go. That connects that one. So he's now in production, which is fun. Now we need to get a train sorted out. He's producing, but no one's producing anything up that end because, well, there's nothing there. And we need to get a solid fuel from inside the inside track thingies out here. Which isn't too hard because I've got a blinking conga line of it right here. I guess that splitter will come in handy. Yoink. Ah, you must iron. Boop, boop, boop. Actually, I don't know why I did that, because I need, like, tons of it, so. And technically, I could just steal from the cogs from here. Yeah, I know, I gotta have the super fast ones, which are faster, and they get across them faster. But quite frankly, it's not a problem, because that's when you get to, when your lines start backing up, it doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. At the end of the day, how fast it's delivering this material from one end to the other. Completely irrelevant. Put that there. Nope. I had that on face in direction. That way, sneak it around. Thing is, the train also needs fuel. Before I actually get there, I need to make some more load. I need to make some load, chests and loaders, I think. Do I have more chests on me? I don't have any more of these chests on me. These are steel ones. Mostly because I want, actually these will make a better option. Put one, see, train stops here, so one here, see if I may have to adjust this depending on where the locomotive actually sits. I built a train! Cargo wagon connects to there. Schedule. Automatic. Add station. Black Dragon. Wait condition. Time passed. Wait 30 seconds. Station Lumley. Time passed. We'll give it a full wait until 60 seconds. I might have to. Oh, you're Black Dragon. So that means him Lumley. Cool. Some inserters. One in, one out. Shake it all about. I'll do the steel side of this later. I suppose given what's, I want that out. Make that one in then. And his job will be to unload steel. You can, well, you're just loading solid state fuel into it, so doesn't really matter, to be honest. Okay, let's get this puppy over here. Nope, that way. And that's your job. Actually, I'm gonna put a big one here because it's only charging these guys. No, because I only get one of them. I can't have both. See, this is an annoying thing. I need waste two of these. Why are you loading up fuel? You're loading. So why aren't you unloading fuel? Bye. I might need to move him further north. Okay, he's loading fuel in. So why didn't he load up with fuel? Why did he automatically dump fuel in? Now in a few seconds the guy will come back. Well, I'll stop there. Okay, the train will be looking to try and run. Oh wait, I got the trains here. Mog off. Time passed. $60. Only a mog off. Excellent. So he should be setting off shortly. Now I'm still confused why the train didn't pick up the fuel. Why this loader didn't start loading solid fuel into the train. Regardless. Yeah, he's set the right way around. Put that much in. Hopefully the train should be coming back shortly. Oh, here he comes. Beep. I'll get there a lot faster. Okay, he's getting loaded with solid fuel. Okay, how do I get the fuel? Okay, how do I didn't read the thing on actually how to. Wow, this fuel's ridiculous actually. Well, with that much fuel in him, it's gonna be going for quite a while actually. I've had oil for fueling this guy up. I think you fuel him oil. What do you fuel? Oh, let me just remove one of these fuel things out of him. So you do actually take oil. No, wait, no, it's coal. Solid fuel. I think that's light oil. No, train oil? Let's see if we can find the corresponding colour. That's red. It's light oil. I think he takes heavy oil. I'd have to run off. I'd have to have a conga line or run a thingy to transport. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Yeah. Buggery. It doesn't stop in the right spot. Well, I've currently got it set up to take the fuel, take stuff out of it. Isn't right. It cannot grab. Can't empty fuel from here. I'll take these out. They are completely utterly useless. Well, they currently are. Now the thing stops here, so will this... Actually, a pair of long handle ones will be perfectly fine now. See, that's wrong there, so this needs to be moved over. So this is the... technically I've got iron chests for these. Okay, move that a little too far over. So he'll hopefully move his thing from... Okay. So use two long handle ones. We'll dump stuff on there. And away it goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Now the reason why I had that as one of these was because I needed him to filter out. Damn it, not again. Right. I needed him to filter out the fuel onto the outbound thing, otherwise it's going to clog it up with steel going in. Now the one thing about these things is technologically smart as these loaders are, they're also dumb as house plants. Dumber than a bag of spanners. Now hopefully that actually reaches and puts it in properly. If not, I'll be most displeased. You know, I can actually put a long loader there. See, look, steel. It's steel coming down the tracks. Woo! Now, hopefully, I'll actually probably catch a train. Actually, I think I'll just catch the train for the next load back. So the train should be coming back. Here it comes. I'm going to get in. It's not going to be producing a lot, to be honest. We're on automatic, so... I was going to sit in the train. I'm going to take the train back, is it faster? See, technically, so when I build these tracks bigger... See, I can technically make this bigger and bigger. Until the point at which it'll go all the way over here to use plutonium. And then all the way back. So, yay. Go, train, go! Any second now. Oh, there it goes. Whee! Thank you. He's load of steel on. Great. Great. I'm going to put a long handle loader in. So, and then if I do that there, they'll just stack there for now. Okay, we're now set to start looking at making the production line here, facility here, to get the steel. That's all done, so I get engines made. Steel's being made up north. I need one production line for iron for pipes, one production line for So I need 2 so far. Assembly machine units 1s are just poor. Perfectly honest, they're just poor. They're not efficient whatsoever. You know what? It's gonna cost us, but we'll make all 5. I can't make the advanced ones anyway. I need plastiques. I'm building that so that I can send them north to the mining colony, and then just cut down the thing costing them. Right. Okay, so we iron. I'm gonna try and mine that way to bring the iron plates down to make iron production, to pipe production here. You shall make for me pipes. Lots of pipes. And you'll be hyper efficient and produce practically no pollution and use practically no energy as well. See? There was more, because it's taken 60 seconds to get there. Yeah, thankfully that's cuts off on that. But they'll just keep dumping into here. I need a logic board. I didn't think about getting a logic board, so that's going to start filling up with nothing but coal. Nothing but the solid fuel. Buggery. It's a cider. Unfortunately, I can't filter out cargo wagons. That's going to be a bit detrimental because they're going to constantly take fuel out to feed those. I may have messed up on that. But I think I need to make not fast one. I got a filter. That's fine. Stack. Advanced oil production, robotics. I need to seriously look up the thing for those, because I stack of fun because it double stacks. Inserter, filter inserter. Handy for pumping things out quickly. Automobile, I could actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch research tracks and get automobiles. I can get that one. And I got my thing back for them, so yay. Efficiency module Mark II, what are we good? See, if I just want to get the science pack up, pack 3 done. Then I could get this, which nets me this, which is a humongous supply area. And decent wire reach. Fluid wagons, allows me to carry oil around from one side to the other. Explosives, discharge feet. I have never done very well on the programmable stuff. Oh God, why don't you get artillery? I need to get a military for grade 4 for that. Military science pack, great, I don't know all those. But I like the idea because it makes me tanks, rockets, and explosive rockets. Which are fun. Which puts me down to 4, which nets me this. The artillery turret. Range 32. Automatic range. Manual range, wow, manual range 500. Automatic range is 24. Shooting speed is slow. But oh dear God. Well, of course you have 2,000 high-tech science things for that. But oh dear God. You know if that thing's targeting you. be able to absolutely bombard any nest that get anywhere near me. Right. Rail signals. Cool. I don't have multiple trains. I need to get sort out the blinking battery. I seriously need. Okay, so I need to do some arithmetics. Decider. I mean, how do I stop? See, I need to. I don't have any like smart chests. I mean, the filter ones I've got, but there's no point because the filter's just automatically filtering out the anyway. It's nothing but going in there. I need to make a thing. Here he comes. See, he's dumping more and more of these. Which is great, except I've got too much of them now. Now you have fuel car anyway. Wow, you practically use nothing. Circuit network, not connection. Oh god. How do I get these things connected to this? Because this is a cargo wagon. I'm going to take that away for now, because otherwise it's going to dump way too much total fuel in there. And I need to start looking at doing these. A lamp. Green decider arithmetic. I don't know what these. I never actually built these. I never bothered. Compare circuit network signals. Yep. Tutorial. Yep. Training stops. I've done that one. Basic logistics systems. I'll set up a logistics system. Yeah, well, I can't do that just yet. Ghost rail planning. Inventory. Wow, seriously? Train schedule and train stops. No. Build the train stop at the location. Boop. Boom. Wow, seriously, wow, those fast and slows are ridiculous. Let them go. Build a locomotive. Yep. Fuel the locomotive using an inserter. Okay. That to there. That there. That in there. Build the cargo wing behind the locomotive. Yeah, we've got that bit so far. Build me 6 inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that thing go. Woo! Air station. Idle station. A. Inventory empty. Automatic. Go. I suppose I could keep it. And also see it into the furnaces. Oh no, the iron ore. Oh man, seriously, I'll do this? Boo. Oh. Well, I'm going this way, so boom, boom, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, It's wrong spot entirely. Demonox, wrong spot entirely. We are way too far north for that one. Thankfully, nothing actually happens in the world until I do this. Yay! At train schedule B. Inventory full condition. Bye. Between two train stops. Well, that's great and all. But I need to figure out how to do circuitry. Production solid fuel. Output constant number. Less than, greater than. Output. Frankly, so I think I have to hold it until the inventory is full. That'd be stupid. Because it would never be full. Okay, inventory empty. Off. Air condition. Cargo. Nah, that's inventory full. Yep. No, that condition. Oh, no, one inventory full. Full cargo inventory. I'm guessing. I'm not good at this. Constant combinate. I'm gonna build these so I can actually look at each one and see what they do. Okay. But no, daftly enough, I could program. I could do programming in that, and yet I could never, on this one, I can never suss out what I need to actually do to get the circuitry the way I want it. Go figure on that one. They'll do that. At the moment he's got 200 thing, and that's more than what he was going to need at the other end. Let's just concentrate on doing this for now. We can make a car. I might make a tank, but I can make a tank, but I can't get there yet. Suppose I should get things like concrete. Essentially, I'm just going to run through these little green and reds stuff while I can sort this out. Okay, so that wants iron plate. This one down below. Oh wait, that's not going to be far away, isn't it? More loaders. Do that. I can put the one down here. This guy's going to be producing for me. Lot and John. That's where I get to all the steel from. Now, one chest isn't really going to matter too much. So this needs... Oh, this actually no. This one's got the what I've got. Thinks it's got loaded in it right now. I should be able to pull this stunt off. I popped the power cable right there, didn't I? That's fine, because that will work. So that, yep, is just producing the cogs. Nah, I can't want to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump it. And this will load down. If I don't do this, I can't make it load the way I want. And that's my cogs. And this research game with all those research started, stop research done. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's like really, really cheap. Bollocks, I need that actually to get the flying machines up and running. Okay, that drops the screws in there. So that's pipes. That's there. That's there. That'll be pipe production. Now, oddly, stuff started that going properly. At the moment, I'm doing a lot of less than this, like blocking off how much you can put in. But technically, if I actually put the circuitry bits in, see, I don't know how they actually that would understand how much to put in there. That's why I need to look up a thing for circuits. Right. Come on, back you come. Back you go, round we go. Yeah, you know what? I think a box to storage for storage would be very useful. So they'll make this a little tight. Okay, I said a little tidier, but practically no tidiness whatsoever. Nothing I build is tidy in this game. Like, ever. No wonder the aliens hate me. But like, tidy? That creature has no concept of the word tidy. Okay, a small one. Right here. Again, once I get the research for the other things done, I can start pumping things in. He's efficient, actually, it's chufties. He's stopped because I only put a cap of 200 on here. Now I have not. Look at that. Nick some of the circuitry out here. I could put a much higher cap on it, but you know, I don't want to. Right. Okay, this is now making a load of that stuff. I'll figure out how the circuitry thing works, and I'll be able to. I'll design it, laid out so it doesn't. It only puts lets 150 be inside the train at any one time. Why are you? How did I get steel before? Something went horribly wrong. Did I drop fuel into this thing before at some point? 'Cause I was churning out steel for a little bit. Why is he's set to take that? Drop off into that. Something's horribly confusing me here. You know, bugger the reef. That you should be dropping off. I mean, he's making iron, steel. Yeah, you're fine. You work now. Maybe you left before they actually got the chance to take the fuel out of him. Thankfully, he's not picking up the big rocks. Yes, he's the scenery. Thank God for that. So he's generating all the iron, all the coal you want. The fuel steel thing. I can't not got an efficiency mode for him. Not available for that. But with that, he produces really, really little, small amount of pollution. He'll now shoot across. This is now chock full of. So technically, if I wanted to, I can make that bigger because it's producing 1-to-1 right now. But that's fine because the train takes a while to get here, which lets him stock up. There you go. It's now one done. I'm going to lay off to. I just gonna get the mining productivity done because the more productive they become, the faster they actually spit out their resources. They mine better. Now I'm not sure how I'm supposed to actually get you. Again, I'll look up the research on that so we can get things going. He's very nice and very slowly pumping things, but he hasn't got enough outlets for that. That's fine, that's the first part done. Next up, apart from making a little car, which would be cool. Let me get around easier. We need to set up the mining drill, which wants circuitry, iron gears, and that's iron plates. So we have a filter. A fast splitter is just a pretty much a regular splitter, to be honest. This is just filling up faster than they can actually use it. Then we get the problem. I have to put another track line when we get these things automated. I have to put a track line in to do a lot of jumping, I think, to get the you know, truth be told, we don't actually need two of these guys. You don't need two of these. Which means you can stop nicking fuel off him. That off him. You can stop nicking from that one. We'll clear this thing off. Okay, so that's going to start spitting out, churning out other ones. See, now the problem is if I'm going to take this off this line here, because if I don't, we're going to have a little bit of a problem. That's fine where he is, because if I stick a track this way, they won't connect to each other. So put another loader in here with the sole purpose of loading in the future produced blues. Yeah, I need to put a logistic thing in here to tell it to only load X number of. That the crate can only have X number, 200 greens, 200 red, and 200 blues. Again, when I learned the freaking circuitry thing, that's what I'll do. Okay, this now means this is free to be rebajiggered to get over here, to jump past that lot. That jumps me down to here. Excellent. Because he wants red circuits. A long arm loader will jump straight over there to unload the red circuits out, which is good. I have a ton of these, so I'll put one in there, make them better. Engines. So far I can put the engines in. He needs three things. The conveyor belts only hold two things at a time. So I need another line just to get the I'm going to take away that radar station because I don't need it. It's just power consumption, to be honest. And I jump. Make a small one out. They don't need power right now anyway. I guess we'll have some of these small ones for the medium ones, because dear God, the little ones don't do virtually any power. Take that out, yeah, they're no longer being juiced for a while. But that's a better one anyway. I mean, they do a fantastically better job at supplying than the little ones. I mean, that got removed, but he's got him, so they just do a fantastic. They're way better at supplying power. The little ones are practically, the small ones you see here are practically a waste of space. And I don't yet have the ability to dismantle or recycle them. I need to swing that all the way around. Yeah, I just realised what I did there. So you're doing that there. That there will get the power he needs for all that. So you can get rid of so many little ones. Because when you get the next level, next one up, you can get rid of a lot of the medium ones as well. Because its the supply range is humongous. Hopefully I'm not going to have a giant angry tier of monsters come after me soon. Okay, that's engines. Now if I jump, so I don't need that to be quite so far down. Put you in there. You in there for now. You in there for now. Get you out. Do that. Put a long-handled guy to grab from there into there. Then we can have you, when you're ready, we'll spit out things into this one. He'll spit into this one. And the two of you will meet in this one. I'll just put this in here. I'm actually out of those. Wow. Yes, I took so many. Just need one of them. They're about using them anyway. Okay, I need a medium power pole here to juice these guys. And I missed entirely with the blinking. That's a long-handled one, demon oxygen moron. We go all the way down here. This should dump them on. Yeah, engine should be on one side, things the other. I've got huge surplus, so that's fine. Dump, dump, dump. It's gonna be fun, but this will be better when I get there. Concrete's useful, fuel is useful, stackers things useful, logistics, robotics is useful. Construction robotics are fun, but logistic ones are mega useful. But let's get these things researched because they're cheap. And I don't want to be walking around in the dark, so I have a light bulb. Hey! 10k electronic circuits, cool. Mass production, baby. Now his steel production is going to be... well, that's a slow thing. Why is there no... put that on there so just get something to produce. Again, I'll figure out how to get these things networked properly. Dump my 200 steel on there. I mean, I won't be able to produce a lot of things for a while, but still, it's perfectly fine. It's going to make going into making the engine, so yay. Metal surplus, because it takes a while for it to feed through. They'll fill back up again with red circuits. That's fine by me. That's perfectly fine by me. Do that. So now you're even more fuel efficient. So the pollution is dropping because I'm dumping each of the guys getting efficiency modules, which are making them so much better at sorting fuel out. Right. These guys are just generating power out the wazoo. I know you're getting your thing producing these yet, but I need to settle the... I'm still sorting out in my head how to get this done properly. I mean, it's fantastic. They're loading in. You know what? This actually doesn't load fast enough. Yeah, go baby go. These are currently not doing anything, so they should actually restock. I don't actually mind the production rate of reds. That's perfectly fine. They're choosing now fast enough to actually completely restock and overtake the requirements. Just done that in there for now. Let's see. I shouldn't have done that because I do believe I still need to make another. Actually, I don't need to make another one because I've got... Because these things only need iron circuits and bolts, and well, there's iron, bolts, and circuitry is just here, to be honest. I can't put it there because there's not enough gap, big enough gap for it. Same time, like I said, I need to put it somewhere like here. However, it is not, I repeat, not pumping into that line. It's not going to this line because otherwise they'll fill up with the thing and the engine blocks won't get there. This thing needs to run on a long-handled one. I got rid of all my iron. Thank you, put that back. Now I just need some gears. There you go. This one will run on a long-handled one because it's going to take from that track and put into here. Yeah, you're producing these. Go figure. And you'll be power efficient, so meh to you. Right, so you just need to get the circuits, the gear, and the... that will handle the gear and things. I just need to get the circuit boards from here. Well, yeah, I suppose that's why I made the extra circuit factory, for the sole purpose of getting circuits from outside. But I got rid of that, so me. Long handle ones are fun because you can bounce your stuff from around the globe across it. Now see, it's taking from there as well. I wonder, could I stretch this a little further? I personally think I can stretch this a little further. There we go. Now let me do that. And if we have enough material, I can make two of these to fill this way. Now I need to make a jump. To there. To there. And then another one. Yeah, you'll figure on that one. I'm making the things to make the things. We'll take them from here. to here. Well, one more loader. Right here. I need to make one more of those things, so let's nick these off here. Yeah, it gets convoluted occasionally, but you know, I get the job done eventually. There. This will then permit me to take this. And there, like so. We'll whack a MIDI here. A loader there. One there. Now, if you get the stack ones, it's actually very useful. It's actually a good trick with the stack ones. So the stackers, I don't know if you. These are very handy because you can grab two at once. They grab two at a time, but I don't think these things have a long arm version of it. It's a little sad. Very useful. Yeah, we got some more cheapos to do up here. Yep, that should have. We'll stick another. We'll put one more grid here. Finish it off the grid. Why are you not getting your engines? I might eventually make the stacker just for the sake of making grab two of them at once. I mean, he is getting engines. There'll be lots of engines. What you... Oh. It had inserters on it. That's why I couldn't install anything. It had inserters. Because it had inserters, it couldn't produce. It couldn't drop the stuff it needed off. See, this now moves. Chain now moves, which keeps this production going. We've got this one going around to make engines. Got 400 of steel in there, so fine. Why is there not a... I missed the train. It gets up here so much faster. Yeah, unfortunately steel production is very slow. You're going to make iron and then make iron to steel. You get batteries, I can actually start putting batteries in my armor. And start making mods for my armor. I can make a night vision goggle. It's 10 kilowatts. I can actually make a stone wall. And make gates. If I so desired to, I should really do so when you think about it. I could actually wall off my entire territory. Everything I've got so far. And then just use gates. Lots of gates. But yay, we have production. Okay, I'm going to take that off again because it's full of fuel. They don't need more fuel. They're not producing the fuel enough fast, consumption fast enough, so. Okay, circuit network. Okay. Okay. No items placed into a chest. So red connected in the red wire that says enable connection. Condition is okay. So okay. So hold on, red wire. Okay. Read contents. Okay, method of operation, read contents. So there we go. Enable, disable, set stack size. Control signal. So I want to see. So this enable condition less than. Okay, so until it's less than 100, it won't refill. How am I going to condition it to go put that into that? Oh, oh. Okay. I'm reading here how to actually do the circuitry stuff while he's busying his stuff. I should be now producing a load of blues will eventually come out. Should be churning out of here, so speed. Yep, there it goes. Another one goes in. Yay! Look at this. So I can technically wire this thing. So doing that. Okay, so set to network 2. But I need multiple. See, I need a little science pack 1. Nope. I'll still do it on for now. Still, okay, so this is where apparently arithmetic thingies and constants kick in. Let's just top it up. I don't need it, but let's top it up. Okay, so let's see. Import arithmetic calculate combinator. Red wire. To a constant stack figure. Each input value from the storage chest by -1. Input stack filter set constant combinator minus co. Not sure that how that works. I want the thing to go right. There are. Do you have a circuit? You do have a circuit system. What controls this thing? And how the train gonna be controlled by it? I'm just anything like that, so. Read train contents. Okay, so that. Less than 100. Okay, I probably got that wrong. Okay, so set condition is great. So when it's less than 100, it stocks more in. There we go. Basic circuitry. Yay! Now this one will be far more interesting because I needed to read multiple boxes, multiple ticks. Because if I currently do it right now, the greens if I increase this right now, the greens would start to flood. It would flood this chest with more greens, which is nice. But you know, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt when I don't want any more greens. I have speed modules. Yeah, well, so we do now have this. You know, it take a while. But if I get this up and running, I get these up and running. And they are a lot better than these. Like, ridiculously better. To the point which I don't need fuel. So what the hell I'm going to do with all that damn solid fuel is beyond me. I have to figure something out of the damn thing so eventually, because I can't keep fueling. At the moment, the only thing needing fuel is a train. I mean, that would increase lap speed, which would make it fantastic. This would give me productivity of 2, which would be good. Gun turret damage. Portable power things, which is very handy. I need 5 solar panels. I don't know how that even works. I'll get construction robots. Technically, the one I actually want is not is logistic robots. If I build friendly entities, you can also order the robots to place new buildings to place by building ghosts to hit there. Which is fun. A lot of this is fun. I must admit, all this stuff is fun. Fun to use. And get rid of some of the cheapo stuff first. I want to go mountain of green. That's why I've got 200 green still available in my damn inventory. Yeah, share the greens around. Maybe I should build a second red production. I mean, it would speed things up. But again, when I've stopped for, eventually I'll refill the stacks and I don't care. I don't want to fill anymore. On the plus side, he's going to dump off all the things. He hasn't dropped a quantity yet. That's why he is not filling more stuff in. I can't see that for some strange reason. Go figure. Yep. Things drilling. Drilling. He's still got 4,000 left in him, so he'll just keep going for now. When I'm ready, I'll move him to another block like there. He's got 30k, he's got 37k, he's got 60k, and he's got 88k. I mean, some of these guys don't actually have the ability to produce. There's 4 burners here. So 5 burners, and they are not producing fast enough. They are producing fast enough to keep this entire line completely, utterly clogged with materials. Even with him yanking them off fast at speed to fill this in. I almost got to the point where I can look at getting construction robots, which is cool. That'd be fun if I actually make multiple outpost trains, because I can sort of put my trains, cross my trains over each other. I don't want to play with trains. And shares approximately the same number of items. Yeah, I still don't get grasp the combinator one. I mean, copper's that's just backlogged. And quite frankly, this could stop producing. This actually has stopped production because it's taking such a small amount of fuel out of it. It's stopped production because there's not enough being produced anywhere. Change to sulfur. It now has a reason to start fueling. I have 13,000 petroleum gas. I have 6k of light oil. Heavy oil is maxed the hell out. Now, what branch do I need? I can actually make a battery, but let me make a battery. Stick in my inventory. Right, what do I need for lubricant? Heavy oil. Thank God for that. Okay. So I need to use heavy oil. I technically have a heavy oil solid fuel, but that's just stupid. I've got light oil for that. I mean barrels. So technically, if they're not that drained dried here, and I did actually have this on one of my own playthroughs, own games, I was filling barrels of oil in one location. They were going through, emptying the barrels of oil into a production station to feed into a refinery, or rather, I had the refinery feeding into the production station to dump oil, create barrels, fill barrels. They were filling barrels, sending it to another production spot, and then emptying said barrels. So technically, if I wanted to, I could set up a thing here, a production thing here to fill barrels of heavy oil, right? Barrels of heavy oil, send it all the way over to the north for some reason, because they make productivity modules. They make essentially the machine will produce extra product at the cost of increased energy consumption and reduced speed, or speed modules or energy consumption, but they do it faster, which is good. Let's see. Here. So I need lubricants and engines. I don't know. No, not that. It's under logistics. No, I'm not the robotics. I've got the flying chassis thing. Now this is one I will not automate, because quite frankly I make these as needed. I don't need to have 4,000 of them. Yay, advanced rail signals. Another tutorial. See, automation mark 3, if I had access to this one, which I don't, would let me have the automatic assembly mark 3, which is faster. Lack of better wording, it's faster. These are fine, but it's nearly twice the speed. Braking force, slow down sooner, slow down higher speed for longer, slow down quick. That's fine when I got to do really long trips. I don't. 1 of 3, there's only 3 of these. 1 to 3, 4, 7, 8 to 11. Wow. Expensive though. Logistics robots. Well, they are set now to do it. And I'm actually just literally waiting until I get enough material stacked up to start that one going. See, these are ghost builds. Let's make the robots bay, and then I'll look at doing the other ones. Now for the electric engines, which is what I'm going to need to make them, I need to get copper, but the more annoying thing I need to do is get... Actually no, copper's all the way over here. Scratch what I was about to say. I forgot entirely, I have copper here. Same way as I have iron here. What I need to do is split it. It wants to make the engine work. The only thing it doesn't have over here is the engine itself, which is what I need in order to make the electric engine. Grrr. But I can nick those and manually feed them in, because I don't want this as a production continuously. Nope. Rotate. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. So that goes in there, like so. Let's put this all in here, because I don't need that. I just fill my inventory. See how that. I'm going to split these off, and I do believe I have a production bay in here. I thought I did. No, I have a lot of furnaces in here. There's a difference. Really? I need more. Meaning of the word, more. Yep, I only need the one though. Daftly, because I don't... Because for reasons. Now obviously I can't connect this up like straight away, because otherwise we are going to be in bother. It's going to be a bother. Okay, I want that. I want to jump it over here, because it's going to make lubricant over here. That will do for now. Yeah, I thought so. The iron's going to stop that. But a thingy here will drop it onto the far side, and thus will keep us two chain going. You are going to be producing for me electric engines. See, now they're the intake pipe. But for that, I need to make one more chem plant. I'm going to need a lot of iron. Like I said, the only thing you can't really do with the logistics robots is take stuff from liquids from one location to another without creating the a barrel full of it. If there's a barrel, it's no problem. So how many little guys have I got? So you're just doing that, that's all of them. Okay, that's to that. I need to make this set up. So I want to make lubricant. And that's it. That's all it needs. That's all it needs for lubricant. Let's go bonk, 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 bonk. So you just like add some lubricant, straight away. How much lubricant you got? Enough lube to lube my way out. By the way, dude, the amount of lube I've got going on here, I could put some rather shady businesses out of practice. Okay, that's producing to there. That'll take some more rounds off into there. And now I just need to get some engines. How many do I actually need to build a flying robot? One electrical engine. That's it, one engine block. I picked up a few of those things as well. You can have these, I don't need them. I got 3 engine blocks out of that. Now we'll need advanced circuitry, so... Oh wow, how many engines are on there? 46 should do. There's a lot of robots flying around for 46. 46 engines is a lot of robots. Oh. Duh. I got that wrong entirely. It's telling me the base elements were needed. Not the copper I need. It's circuit boards. I got that part wrong entirely. This needs to I need two more things. One to make copper wires, the other one to make circuit boards. Now circuit boards need to go straight from there to there. Bump, bump, bump. So we need wires, a couple of wires. Alright. So this one. It's a bit cellular designing, but that's gonna feed into him. He wants. Actually, a splitter there would be very. No, because he just wants a wire. So a splitter. It's a little too close to the thing, isn't it? A little higher north. Still in there. A splitter. A thing. And all things in between. I don't know why I built another splitter. I have one. Right. You. To the left. Filter out copper. Yeah, you like that. There should be only iron coming through that way. You want circuit boards, which are iron and copper wire. I want to be copper wires. Which will spit out that to that. And finally this to this. And you may have 46 engine parts. Knock yourself out. Right. Another successful job of building stupidly complicated routes. Machines for autonomy, to make things automatic. He'll manufacture, he'll spit out his engines are here. I need just the run. And you'll make some steel. See, this is where the logistics robots become very useful, because they will construction. Why? Oh, why? Oh, that's why, because this. That's, yeah, because somehow I need to do the logistics thing on this to make it fill with only reds. If I do this, it won't pick up any reds, greens for a while. Ba-da-ba-da. And that's now producing, and production, that's filling its node up. mean, the greens are being produced pretty fast. I mean, they're being spat out at some speed. But then there was 2 factories doing that one, so they could produce at high speed. Yay. So the flight... That's right, I come over here and need some steel. I have 1 engine. So I have 1 thing. There you go. I now have a bit in my suit because it's powered. Which is fun. See, the circus is flying off the board over here. The thing is, eventually this backlogs. I mean, this chest is well full of metal. But at the moment, this is produced. There's so many greens on the conveyor belt, it can't. It's producing. It's eating. It's just filling up all different things. Which is where you get supply logistic robots, because you can make them fill chests, and then have them don't take the supplies from one location to the next. See, technically, I could make a second one of these screw ones and have it dumping them in onto this conveyor belt, which would double the amount of bolts heading down south. Or I just get the Mark III version and have that one produce the bolts even faster. I mean, this thing's full of metal. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've got 200 batteries available. That's 100 robot base bodies. $16 of those. I'm just building them to get them prepped for when I need them. But yeah, with logistic robots built, I could technically start getting rid of a load of these conveyor belts and have them fill chests instead. Fill up a chest instead. Which would actually save me a load of space, to be honest. So for example, logistic robots have nice range, so I could get rid of all conveyor belts, bring the things over, set a limit to how many reds I want transported at a time, fill that chest a certain amount, and have it set so it requests X number when it's required less than so and so. But yay, we are slowly automating the hell out of our base. I haven't even moved the first, apart from steel being cooked in another node. That's it, to be honest. And we're not getting aggravation on a lot of things because, quite frankly, the pollution value on some locations is so slight, it's not getting there. And when I get the advanced cooking metalworks up and running, I won't even need fuel. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this solid fuel, to be honest. I mean, seriously, is there a way, like, something to do with the solid fuel that can something else? Can I change it to something? Burn it in something? Anything other than actually having to use it. Because I've got too much blinking solid fuel to do with the stuff. And other than make several very large chests and fill them to the brim with solid fuel, I don't know what to do. Take one of those. But yeah, those 5 little burners there are feeding a rather large network of stuff. I mean, they're just fueling a whole heap load of stuff. Let's see, consumption capacity is 5 megajoules, so that's 50 megajoules. That's 100 megajoules. So yeah, more megajoules. I mean, we only need 10 megawatts is the only thing we need right now. Okay, you damn it, you started filling it with damn greens again. Didn't ya? Didn't ya? Fill with reds. It's reds that aren't being used. Because the reds are being used so much, the greens have stockpiled in and they're just... see, the greens are the ones that overload the system. Not even in a colour, not blue or red, it's green just came out. So many of them. Eventually, various things will stop being able to will be knocked out of production. Again, though, I could easily make the this more productive. Wouldn't be too hard a trick. Hey. We have robots, flying robots. Yeah, not the logistic ones, these are logistic robots. But the construction ones. Let's see where. See, then you can start making these storage chests. Storage chests. Long-term storage for logistic networks. Passive provider chests. Makes its content available to the logistic networks. That's all they do. So for example, if you needed... Actually, no, we'll go to a tutorial for that. I'll explain the tutorial. See, how to deploy and use construction robots automatically. Right. Entity Ghost. Dispatch robot. It picks up the item. It needs to build that. It takes it over here. Bottom ski. Okay. Construction robot. He now has to be repaired. So he will pick up a repair system. He will head over and he will repair the entity. And that's how it works. Markets for each construction. The head will fly out. Pick it up. And take it back to base. Back in. Yeah, see? Build the ghost thing. So shift and left mouse it. So shift. Entity goes with pseudo world access plan for the entity will be built. one logistics storage chest nearby. Pop that in the chest. The little guy flies over. He picks it up. He has the item. He takes the item to there. He builds. And voila. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop you in the chest. So whenever you got these logistics, oh yeah, it spawned out multiple robots for you. If you got 5 robots, it'll do. Each one will grab a thing. So I can do this and go. Boop. Yeah, see? Well, that's easy. A red one. And they'll pick it up. Boop. While holding the planner, hold shift. Well, yeah, these things are fun. I don't know why I got basic railway signals. I already did that tutorial. But yeah, those constructor bots are fun because they fly around and do all the building for you. I need some gear wheels, seriously. Well, at least these things are now finally able to dump all the material in. Oh wow, I need 180 for this. Mil for this. But a robo-dock will pick up, regardless, it'll do what it needs to do, be done. I mean, regardless of the amount of thing. There you go. So that going. It's got a long time to wait anyway, it's got to finish building this thing. This lot. I'm just going to add to the network. Now, if I got this correct, I can build one. Actually, I can set this up. I can ghost this. Nah, not much point though, because it'll take a while for the ghost to get ready. Yep. Yeah, they're drained because they don't. I think logistic robots are not being produced because probably the green got in there and it's not picking up any more blinking reds. Yep, called it. Yeah, I'm gonna put this extra tab in just in case it does it again. It will, but you know, if I don't, it'll. I haven't done the thing yet for that, so. Yep, it's churning out as fast as it can. Which is fun. They call me Mellow Yellow. Call me Mellow Yellow. Yeah, because it looks like you can fit. Ah, you can fit 4. If you put them to the corner, you can fit 4 of them in. But I need a lot of these. I'll produce that. Easy the materials to production. It takes a while for this production. I don't care if he's fat, not fast. That's fine with me. Wow, I have no modules for it. Modules for it. Yeah, logistics connection. Wireless logistics. It's fun. Not sure how to say how that works, but hey. Bonk. See, they're not producing it slow. It's not producing very fast, so this is going very slowly. Again, once you build up a load of excess, you're fine. And yeah, I don't know if I say the biggest problem isn't the fact that iron works. The metal plate is running rampant. That stuff is producing as fast as it can. You know, I've got 5129 chest electric engine in here. And this is stopped because it's running out of things. Rubber pot. See, the orange zone is Rubber Potty's maximum range. But that's a big bugger, so yeah, light bulb. If I do that, it'll service most of this. This one rubber pot will service most of this place. But they are a little on the expensive when it comes to the electricity consumptions. Internal recharge rate is 5 megawatts. Yep. Hey, we can now have robotic logistics and construction bots. So make one of those, just so I can fill them in. Build. Go. I don't have a passive supply chest, to be honest. How do you get 4 of that? Those guys there. Yes, that guy there. That's right, so got 2 either side. Well, the other way built there, you can't reach the one on this side. So if I try building in that corner, it would miss. So that goes in there. Which add a few more megawatts to this, megajoules to the system. Oh, another 1,000 on it. That's quite a lot of these capacitors, to be honest. There's like nearly 200 of them. But the system production doesn't even come close to what they can house. See, if I may, this guy is not producing fast enough to actually keep up with demand. So yeah, I think I may have to slap. Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing? Why do I keep doing that? Not even going to affect anything because it's not all there. I don't have a logistic box yet, so I can't go using the logistic system to get what I want. put that there. Bish bash bosh. Rafe is the dosh. Yeah, I'm gonna get a small one. Again, this is where the next grade of accumulator would be nice. Gears. I mean, the metal production, plate production is fine. It's chugging along as happy as a lark. See, now he's producing that, which means there's two of them coming through. Sometime. There's now twice as many screws going through, bolts going through, gears going through the belt system. And technically speaking, if I really truly wanted to, I could slap another thing in, and I could increase the amount pumping through the system even more. Again, I could also put speed module in here, which would make it more pollution, but it would increase his efficiency quite nicely. He'd craft them faster, so he'd spin them out faster, which would compensate for the compensate. Again, if I wanted to solve this problem entirely, I'd build a logistic port there, so we are well within his range. Logistic port there, one there. Actually, I wouldn't even need that, because technically I could get rid of all of this, all these little chains, and this box. Make that a passive supply box, so a storage chest. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing for the actual box. It doesn't affect the thing whatsoever. But you can put a logistics filter in them, which is fun. Okay, that'll be a storage thing. Passive supplier chest would be built. So for this, when we have logistic bots, the chest would be built there, so that lot could be gone, and then the bot would go right, bink, bunk, straight there, done. This is where you put the circuitry thing in to tell it how many you want in the box. So if it's saying like this is X numbers available in these boxes, so if I have like 200 in each one of each in this box, I put 200 of each. Hey, adventure churn for all. Technically only a third. One for each of these things. But yeah, it would, the little passive little bots go boop, 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 boop. Recharge, and they'd just be carrying little bits back and forward. No more needing to worry about conveyor belts. Which means without without conveyor belts, you wouldn't, for example, without the conveyor belts, you don't need to worry about the exactly position them quite as badly, because you have to run them from one end to the other. That's not a thing. But yeah, we are getting close to having logistic bots, which are fun to use. As if I want to completely backlog this lot again. We're doing fine. It's got, 300 in here. So 2 of those coming in, and still They are picking them up as fast as they can produce them. But then again, the engines are going to be spat out very slowly, and what are we waiting on? Oh! Yep. I forgot entirely. I wonder why it's on the stop. It's like, why is that on the stop? It's like, oh. Just sprung to mind here. I forgot entirely that I don't have a long arm boy. No, that's not gonna work. I forgot entirely I don't have a guy dropping off cables. Taking cables from this box. Boop. There you go. That's some cables. That'll last a while. But yes, that's why supply drop bots would be useful, because they would be dropping off the cables. Now if you get this, and you get a portable thing, you can actually... I can make a request for items from the logistics network. And they will fly to me and drop off the items. And then they will continue on their merry little way. Okay, let's finally get this thing researched. While that is being researched, I want to build logistic bots. Yep, wow, that actually built rapid speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 10. Alright, so get rid of that. Oh god, we didn't. It wants them, so. I need to fit. Remember how to do this. Oh, logistics cargo system. Oh wait, you know such a system network. Connect. I don't know how this. Okay, so I have messed up somewhere. Let's see. I'm going to be swapping all these things out, so once I figure out how to remember how to get these things to actually connect to the storage. So you can get rid of all this not needed. Stock long term. Let's see. Oh god. How many tutorials? Basic thing, place to yeah, ghost planning's on that. Basic logistics system. Here we go. Yep. Hello. Compile the roboport logistics. Okay. Build a roboport. There we go. Each roboport has 2 areas which it operates in. The orange area is the logistics range. The green is construction range. So anything in this that's the maximum range for it. It's fantastic, to be honest. Build the second roboport within range of the first. Boop. There you go. The logistics of the areas 2 roboports touching or overlapping, they will connect to create a single logistic network. So essentially, they'll go and they'll fly from one to the next. And drop a robot. Now travel the closest robot is charged with internal batteries and dock. For logistics tasks. Logistic provider chest. Oh wait, now I need a requester. Applying its inventory to the logistics system. Set a personal logistics request for transport belt. I want 100. Coming, boss. I'll bring you your 100 boxes. Whee! And they'll go like that. Watch this, watch. Hey, where am I? No, boss, come back. We have boxes for you, though. You will take this loot and you will have it. No, no, no. Logistics storage chest. Provides inventory space to logistics network. A major difference between the storage and provider chest is that the robot can also deliver items to the storage chests. It also prioritizes taking items from storage before provider chests. Put the stone in your logistics trash slot. Taking item from player. There you go. Okay. Okay. Storage chest. Provider, so the thing is I want him to the moment that is that. I feel like I've gone goofed somewhere. Yes, logistics stop. Worker robot things, yep, that's fine. Logistic bots, where are you going? I just researched you, where are you? Passive chests, storage chests. Okay. That's where I've gone wrong and horribly. Doops. I need to request a chest. And for that I need high tech and production science. Oh, lovely. I've gone goofed. I've gone goofed. It needs to be that. What? Electric engines and electric furnaces. Okay, let's do that one. Okay, this is logistics would make you ultra express things and they just rocket along. But what provides me with the high-tech science one? Yep, do that one for that, and you can turn coal liquefaction. That's handy. Combat robotics. These essentially make defender boys who run around and help you. Landmines. They're fun. Worker robot speed. They go up to level 6, which is fantastic. Where on earth? Okay, what? Logistics doesn't provide it. Rich nuclear fuel reprocessing. Used up uranium fuel cell into what looks like uranium. I see 1,000 of that one, so, and that looks like it's wow. I think this thing produces quite a lot of power and a lot of pollution at the same time. See, it says one high-tech science thing, but I don't know how to produce high-tech sciences. I mean, I only got the military, and you got a purple one. So somewhere on the line I have gone wrong. I have not unlocked something I need. Well, he wants that beacon. That is actually a very useful thing. You can get rid of a lot of ones you need on stuff for that. Ah, here we go, advanced sciences. The processing unit, which was not available yet. Now I need that one, which will give me an advanced high-tech science pack. So that one's we have processing units, advanced speed modules, batteries. Get that, I can get access to this at the same time, so I need this one, and where's he gone now? It's on the list here somewhere. This one. Now 150 of that, if all I need to produce it is electric engines and furnaces, I can nick 150 regular engines and have them produced in no time. I get, actually no, I don't need 150, I just need 75. High-tech sciences, 22, and sulfuric acid. I'm going to need to make a production thing for that, because I can't carry sulfuric acid. The game doesn't let me. Apparently it burns through my flesh. Go figure. On the plus side, I can just put a production thing in here and then just dump into it, which is fine. I can dump my requirements into that. So yep, I'll yeah. So Let's see, who produces. Yeah, I'm having to really stop do the whole blinking thing again. Either waiting to grab all the reds coming over. Wrong way. No. Damn. Where did you wind up? I think I managed to catch them. I thought entirely that does that. So I need to pull it up to here. And that's why it's set up that way. Green you can wait for a while. It's blinking up important that green gets his thing back. I have enough. I have plenty of green. Green can just fill his own storage chest. Now I've got tons of green. It's the other two colours I don't have enough of. Well, plus I've got some of the what I need for the processor anyway. According to the thingy. Wait, nope. Yes, not that one. It was to advanced metal making. Yep, you'll just do your churning thing that way and be happy. Green can stockpile for a while. I'll manually dump that one in. But yep, okay, so doing that will now I think that's at the limit of 200. Well, once he's full, this will stop grabbing stuff. In fact, it has stopped grabbing stuff because engine blocks are running through again. Now, I didn't solve the problem of the lack of cables. I want to put it there, but I can't. So I need to get this over there. That won't work because I haven't got enough room. Wee train. These are how the logistic robots will be going whoop, 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 like that. Or sound effects of those effects. See, that doesn't work unfortunately because it's not in too close. So I need to somehow make that go from there. Problem is that's all dumping on this side. But again, No, that's not useful. I'm gonna split and make a move. I need this to dump. See, the original setup I had a thing nicking. Actually, a filter bot should be just rightly placed to nick that off there. If he's looking for copper cables. And that doesn't affect him whatsoever because he's dropping off iron. He's dropping it onto there, but so this is a bit wasted, but that's fine because he's pulling it off onto this one. Hey, solved it. I'm smart. Hey, we're solving things. Woohoo! However, I'm going to be ending the stream now because it's late. I need to sleep at some point. This pesky thing called sleep keeps nagging at me. When we've got enough engine blocks, I'll fill in the bits there. I need to figure out the circuitry thingy so I can get this to only store X number of blue, green, and red. I will feed into the processor thingy what I need in order to make the advanced sciences, because I produce these fast enough. So I'm not going to automate the purchase of those just yet, because not enough things actually need them. They will get there, but not quite. Not yet. Flamethrowers. Yeah! Actually, if I take that, I get the flamethrower turrets. Not got a great range, but they are... No, they've got a range of 30 apparently. Burning liquid. Oh wow, so they... Flamethrower ammo. Damage over time, fuel consumption is thing, they flamethrower ammo. But I can use... Oh wow, I could literally just stick my big heavy oil tank into those things and have a ton of fuel for it. That's effectively very handy if you've got like an oil field nearby. Just have the flame turrets just burn everything in sight. Laser turret upgrades is a speed. It shoots faster and just kills them faster. So many things, useful things to upgrade. Get. Mining productivity, yeah. We can get the advanced energy thing. I can start ditching some of these things for the bigger things, which are better. See, I don't have a personal pot. Rubble port on me, so I can't call. Oh, excuse me. I can't call logistics. Oh yeah, I need to put this back. Nope. Put it back. Yeah, passive provider chests are very useful once you got. I didn't realize I needed the. I didn't have the requester chests. But once I got the request chest, I'll swap that out. Tell that I want X number of items. You know, such as this much of each one, and they'll just keep flying back and forwards, delivering the items to me, for me. build a second and third one of those things, and I can transport materials from one side of the base to the other. Well, the train is still one of the faster ways to get around. But yeah, I've been Demonox, and this has been Factorio. I'll probably do some off-screen work to get things to get necessary things up and running, ready for some more on-screen chaos. I might go attack another bug colony to wipe them out, and get ourselves set up for adding another train to my train track. I've still got tons of metal and tons of steel of iron around this place. Ridiculous. He's still got 2,000 units in him, which is great. But yeah, that's all for next time. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.